A Vitamix blender is among the most coveted kitchen appliances in the world, perhaps because it can make hot soup without a stove and cold sorbet without a freezer. Treat yourself to a Vitamix blender. It's the smart thing to do.
Thank you for purchasing the Bosch Universal Plus mixer. This video will help you get to know your mixer so you can get started making delicious homemade meals for your family as quickly as possible. When you unpack the box, you should find the following items: Quick Start Guide, Recipe Booklet, Dough Hook Extender, Bosch Mixer with Bowl, Dough Hook, Wire Whips, and Owner's Manual. Now let's take a closer look at each of these items. The Quick Start Guide is an overview of how to use and care for your machine. It's a handy reference to remind you which accessory to choose for your recipe, which speed to use, and tips for cleaning and maintenance. The Owner's Manual, packaged separately inside the mixer box, contains more detailed instructions and troubleshooting. The Homemade Matters recipe booklet includes recipes and tips for using the mixer's bowl accessories to make delicious pizza, breads, and desserts. The unique design of the Bosch mixer makes it lightweight, efficient, and convenient to use. The motor and transmission are housed below rather than above the bowl, making it easy to add ingredients. The mixer base is composed of two drives, a high-speed drive and a high-torque drive. The high-speed drive is used to power optional attachments such as the blender, not included with the standard mixer package. The high-speed drive cap is an important safety feature. It must be in place in order for the mixer to start. The high-torque drive powers the mixing bowl, as well as other optional attachments. A drive shaft connects the bowl to the motor through a center column in the bowl. The wire whips fit into the plastic drive that rests on top of the center column. These whips rotate independently as they revolve around the bowl, creating an efficient triple whipping action. All of your recipes will require less mixing time than traditional stand mixers. On the back side of the mixer, you'll notice black rubber feet. There are optional attachments, such as a meat grinder and pasta maker, which require the mixer to be turned on its side in order to operate. When your mixer is not in use, you can store the cord out of the way. Simply push the cord in toward itself, and it will store inside the mixer base. Place the mixing bowl onto the base, rotating the bowl, if necessary, until the drive shaft drops into place in the mixer base. Turn the bowl counterclockwise to lock it in place. Turn the bowl clockwise to remove it. The mixing bowl has a two-piece lid, the splash ring and the center cover. The splash ring may be used without the center cover to allow for adding ingredients easily while mixing. Add the bowl cover to the splash ring as needed. There are 4 speeds plus a momentary or pulse function. To pulse a mixture, turn the knob to the M position, then release. Repeat as needed. When increasing speed, move the switch gradually from speed 1 up through speed 4, pausing briefly at each step. Your Bosch mixer package comes with 3 bowl tools: dough hook extender, and wire whips. It's important to choose the right tool for the right mixture to make sure your recipes are successful and to avoid damage to the tools themselves. The dough hook is used for heavy, stiff mixtures such as bread dough, meatloaf, and heavy cookie dough containing bulky additions like nuts, dried fruits, etc. Place the dough hook on the center column, aligning it with the drive shaft before pressing down into position. As you mix, gradually increase the speed from 1 up to speed 3. Speed 4 is not recommended for the dough hook. For bread dough, we recommend mixing at speed 2 or speed 3 while the dough is still very wet. As you continue to add flour, lower to speed 1 or 2 and knead according to the recipe. The Bosch dough hook kneads very efficiently, so less time is required for kneading than most standard bread recipes call for. If using your own recipe, 6 to 8 minutes on speed 2 is a good rule of thumb for kneading most breads. Over-kneading bread dough can prevent it from rising properly. The dough hook is designed for bread recipes yielding 3 or more loaves, or at least 9 cups of flour. For recipes yielding just 1 or 2 loaves of bread, add the dough hook extender to the dough hook. In fact, the dough hook extender enhances the kneading of every batch of bread, whether large or small. We recommend it for bread recipes of all batch sizes. The dough hook extender is never used alone. It is always paired with the dough hook. Align the extender underneath, behind the wide arm of the dough hook, before placing both pieces on the center column. The wire whips fit into the plastic drive that rests on top of the center column. They may also be used with a metal whip drive that comes with the optional cookie or cake paddles. Wire whips are designed to smoothly mix and incorporate air into light and fluffy mixtures such as cream, egg whites, cooked potatoes, etc. The higher the speed, the greater volume of air in the mixture. The splash ring keeps ingredients in the bowl and prevents splatters. The wire whips can also shred cooked meats perfectly in seconds. Place pieces of chicken, pork, or beef in the mixing bowl and pulse with the M switch until the desired consistency is reached. Make sure the meat is freshly cooked, warm, and tender. Leftover meats tend to toughen as they cool and are not recommended for shredding in the mixer. To prevent damage to the wire whips, avoid using them to mix any hard ingredients such as cold or frozen butter. Hard butter should always be softened to room temperature or grated into thin pieces before mixing into the flour. As you mix, gradually increase the speed from 1 to 4. For making cookies, use the wire whips to cream softened butter, sugar, and eggs. Then switch to the dough hook before adding flour and other dry ingredients. This is especially effective when making extra large batches of cookies, up to 34 dozen at a time. Or you may purchase the optional cookie paddles with metal whip drive. To keep your mixer looking and performing at its best, follow these important tips for cleaning and maintenance. Keep the drive socket clean and dry. Never place a wet bowl back on the mixer base. If moisture collects in the socket, dry it with a towel or cotton swab. You may also lightly coat it with a little vegetable oil to lubricate it occasionally. The center column of the mixing bowl contains the drive shaft. To remove it for cleaning, turn the bowl upside down, turn the center shaft counterclockwise to unlock it, and pull it out. After cleaning, make sure the bowl and shaft are thoroughly dried. Insert the drive shaft and lock it in place by turning it clockwise. Bosch is committed to preserving the environment and only utilizes environmentally friendly paint to label its machines. Use only a damp cloth without any soap to gently wipe the faceplate of the Bosch mixer. Scrubbing or wiping with firm pressure may cause the paint to fade off. Modern dishwashing detergents are extremely caustic and may cause any metal surface to tarnish, even those made from stainless steel. For best results, we recommend hand washing all metal parts, but in particular the dough hook and the metal parts of optional accessories like the metal whip drive used with cake or cookie paddles, blender blade assembly, or blades for slicer shredders and food processors. These are particularly prone to tarnishing in the dishwasher. All other plastic pieces are dishwasher safe, top rack only. If you have any questions about how to operate your Bosch mixer or experience any problems with your mixer or accessories, please don't hesitate to call us at 1-800-MY-BOSCH. Our customer support staff is ready to assist you. You may also visit our website at lechef.com to print recipes, view the entire line of Bosch mixer accessories, or find a local Bosch mixer retailer. To get even more versatility from your kitchen machine, consider adding any of the following accessories or attachments. One of the most popular attachments for the Bosch mixer is the blender attachment. The blender is powered by the high-speed drive on the mixer base and effortlessly blends smoothies, batters, salsa, salad dressings, and more. The powerful 800-watt motor and design of the stainless steel blades allow it to snow ice for delicious frozen treats. When using the blender, we recommend removing the bowl and putting the drive cap on the bowl drive for safety. The bowl scraper accessory snaps onto the wire whips, cake paddles, or cookie paddles. With two built-in scrapers, it scrapes both the inner column and inside of the bowl for perfectly mixed cake batters, frostings, and cookie doughs in less time than scraping by hand with a spatula. This convenient accessory is easy to use and is dishwasher safe. Cookie paddles are ideal for creaming softened butter and sugar and for mixing all light to medium batters or doughs. These heavy-duty plastic paddles rotate independently as they spin around the bowl, creating a smooth and creamy consistency. Cake paddles are designed with fewer tines than the standard wire whips, allowing you to make perfect cake batters without incorporating too much air. Many Bosch mixer owners pair their mixer with a Nutrimil grain mill. Our best-selling line of grain mills can grind all non-oily grains and legumes into a variety of flours for cooking and baking. Fresh flour ensures your family receives all the nutrition of the whole grain. No nutrients are stripped away, and no harmful chemicals are added, giving you complete control over the quality of your food. The fresher the ingredients, the better tasting the food, and the more health benefits your family will enjoy. Visit our website at lechef.com for more information. Thank you for joining the Bosch Mixer family, where homemade matters.
Grains are a superfood, and some of the best things we are able to put into our bodies can be found within them. Whole grains boast some of the most powerful sources of vitamins, amino acids, and body-regulating nutrients found on the planet. It's a no-brainer we should be eating more grains. Well, the problem is, so many products claiming whole grain goodness don't really contain all of the promised nutrients. In order to give cracked grains and flour a longer shelf life, companies take out nearly all of the healthy parts of the kernel and replace them with chemicals and processed ingredients. This creates a lot of problems for you and your health. So, how do you solve this problem? Easy. The Nutrimil Harvest. The Nutrimil Harvest allows you to take whole grains and legumes and turn them into fresh flour on demand. You'll receive all of the health benefits of fresh grain. The Harvest is beautiful, easy to use, and very convenient. So what makes the Harvest so special? Just about everything it offers. From a durable, eco-friendly outer shell to its patent-pending inner workings, the Nutrimil Harvest gives you full control of the food you feed your family in an incredibly simple and affordable way. The Harvest uses a powerful 450-watt motor to turn its Corundum Grainmaster millstones. With a single switch operation, you can mill small or large quantities and can adjust the texture of what you mill anytime during the process. With our Cushion Flex stone suspension, you can mill cracked grains to pastry-fine flours and everything in between. Imagine the flavor and goodness you can add to recipes by using fresh grain flour in place of processed white flour. The Nutrimil Harvest includes a recipe book so you can easily create appetizers, breads, soups, entrees, desserts, and breakfast items. It's the perfect way to ensure you get all of the benefits of whole grains from the comfort of your own kitchen. The Nutrimil Harvest is changing the way America eats one grain at a time. Consider adding the Harvest to your kitchen and ensure your family is taking full advantage of nature's superfoods. Nutrimil. Homemade matters.
A Vitamix blender is among the world's most coveted kitchen appliances because when it comes to making recipes, it cleans up the competition. And then, it cleans itself. Treat yourself to a Vitamix blender. It's the smart thing to do.
Not all superfoods are harvested in exotic jungles or require linguistics degrees to pronounce. One class of superfood is very common: grains and legumes. A simple kernel of whole grain contains remarkable power. It helps prevent cancers, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke. Fresh grain boosts metabolism and satisfies hunger. It regulates blood sugar and sustains energy while improving digestion and balancing blood sugar. We know grain has been given a bad rap for a good reason. Processed grains on grocery store shelves are stripped of their natural goodness. For example, common flour processing removes 80 to 90% of the useful vitamins and minerals found in whole wheat. Bran helps satisfy hunger quickly. Middlings balance blood sugar. Wheat germ detoxifies blood. Germ oil has the highest vitamin E content of any non-fortified food. Also, dangerous chemicals and pesticides are added to processed grains, including fungicides, leaching agents, and synthetics. While whole grains are power-packed superfoods, processed flour is dead. Gluten-dense white bread can actually be detrimental to your health. Don't cut grain from your family's diet. Instead, offer them food containing fresh, nutritious whole grain goodness. There are over 30 grains and many legumes, most of which are even gluten-free. Nutrimil products help you easily grind whole grains into fresh flour so your family can affordably create simple, delicious, and truly healthy meals. Nutrimil grinders and seed mills, giving you tools to create raw, natural, and pure foods on demand. Fresh is always better.
This is our tamper. A simple yet most efficient tool for breaking up air pockets or thick blends, like peanut butter. The tamper quickly moves stubborn ingredients toward the blades, creating the very smoothest textures. This means more time for you, and less time, well, doing this. Vitamix. Engineered to change your life.
The Nutrimill Harvest is one of the most versatile and easy-to-use electric flour mills. The attractive, sleek housing is made of renewable, eco-friendly bamboo and has a heat-retardant inner core that encases the motor to also make it the safest stone mill available. The hopper is simple to secure in place with the one-click locking system. This safety feature ensures the hopper remains locked in place during milling and allows convenient access to the millstones. Unlike other mills, the Harvest's patented texture control knob lets you quickly change flour texture. You can control a full range of textures from cracked grain to pastry-fine flour with one hand. The German millstones are made of near-diamond hard corundum and are low heat absorbing, so you can mill even the hardest grains at the lowest temperatures possible. The stones are designed with a cushion flex suspension system versus a spring system used in other mills. This simplifies the process of removing or cleaning the stones and prevents the problems of losing springs. The Harvest is a simple way to take control of your foods and enjoy the benefits of clean, nutritious flour on demand. Although the Harvest is excellent for grinding wheat, it can also grind gluten-free grains, beans, peas, lentils, rice, and much more. Keep it on your counter and use it for every meal. One of the most beautiful and affordable stone mills on the market, the Harvest is available in a variety of colors to match your unique kitchen style. It is not only an investment in superior performance, but will change the way you eat, one grain at a time.
Nearly a century of research and design has gone into what appears to be a simple, clear container. Vitamix containers create a powerful vortex that smoothly folds ingredients toward the blade for the most consistent blend. Other units create inefficient chaos inside their containers. This is what high-performance blending really looks like. Just another clear reason why Vitamix delivers the smoothest blends every time. Vitamix, engineered to change your life.
The Nutrimill Plus is the world's most advanced grain mill. Nutrimill has created several enhanced and patented technologies that will help you more easily enjoy the full benefits of fresh flour at home. You can always count on Nutrimill for quality, performance, and innovation. The Nutrimill Plus is specifically designed to collapse for storage. This unique feature saves valuable space. Because Nutrimill is built to last a lifetime, the stackable position ensures your grain mill is always protected. The Nutrimill is whisper quiet and noticeably different than common grain mills. The hinged lid, fully encased motor, and sound-resistant foam core help muffle sound for a quieter milling experience. The Nutrimill Plus gives you better texture control and can produce much finer flour than other high-speed flour mills. The high-speed stainless steel milling heads produce amazing results. Their limited lifetime warranty will give you confidence. Most people own grain mills because they know that flour begins to lose nutritional value shortly after being milled. White flour on grocery store shelves is in reality dead flour. Consuming fresh flour is healthier, more delicious, and certainly less expensive. Nutrimil makes it easy to get whole grain nutrition into your diet each day. Homemade really does matter, and Nutrimil makes it easy and affordable. Make the Nutrimil Plus your first choice when milling at home. Buy Nutrimil today. You deserve the best. Whole grains are perfect for baking. Fresh flour tastes better, is inexpensive, and is packed with nutrients, vitamins, and antioxidants. The Nutrimil Classic lets you quickly and easily mill any grain into healthy flour to ensure your foods are clean and free from harmful preservatives and additives. The Nutrimil Classic is the world's top-selling grain mill. Ideal for bread making, its patented stainless steel milling heads rotate at about 30,000 RPM and produce consistent flour with the perfect texture for all your baking needs. The Nutrimil Classic holds a remarkable 24 cups of flour. It's simple to use. Just put grains, legumes, or rice into the hopper and turn it on. In seconds, you'll have fresh flour. Foods made with home-milled grains taste better and provide you with optimal nutrition. Get your Nutrimil today to begin enjoying the benefits of pure, clean, delicious whole grains at every meal. Bosch is ultra reliable. You can count on European design, engineering, and manufacturing. The Bosch Universal Plus has an 800-watt motor, 4 speeds, and uses a bottom drive transmission. The V-shaped belt automatically adjusts deep into the track groove. Massive torque handles every recipe with gentle ease. Designed for lifetime use, Bosch boasts a 3-year warranty. You can confidently knead heavy doughs, quickly mix cakes, muffins, and cookies, and lightly whip creams, frostings, and meringues. It's the mixer with unlimited possibilities. Bosch's smart design lets you add ingredients and monitor the mixing action without the mess. You will love the large capacity, ergonomic bowl grips, handy cord storage, and stable suction cup feet. Buy Bosch today. You deserve the best. Nutrimill introduces the New Plus, the world's most innovative high-performance grain mill. The Nutrimill Plus includes many patented new features. It surpasses every other home flour mill in every category. This first demonstration highlights the larger capacity of the Nutrimill Plus. The Plus has a 1-to-1 ratio between the hopper and flour canister. Filling the hopper full of wheat gives you a full 26 cups of flour, enough to handle every sized recipe. The Nutrimill Plus not only mills more flour, it also collapses for more compact storage. The entire machine nests inside of the flour canister, so its storage position only measures 12 inches high and 10 inches wide, easily fitting inside your kitchen cabinet. The Nutrimill Plus operates more than 5 decibels quieter than competing mills. This whisper mill technology makes for a much quieter milling experience. The Nutrimill Plus utilizes both a feed rate dial and a 2-speed motor for outstanding texture control. Using the sifting test, it becomes obvious that when you mill on the Nutrimill Plus's finest setting, you get more than triple the fine flour you would get from using a competitor's mill. And when you turn the settings to coarse, the Nutrimill Plus creates almost 50% more coarse flour through the same sifter. You have better texture control and can produce much finer flour than ever before. In our final test, you can see the way the Nutrimill Plus begins the grinding process compared to other mills. The Nutrimill Plus operates at a very high speed and torque, so we utilize a unique soft start technology to virtually eliminate any initial mill rotation. You can be confident in this safety feature and know that you can enjoy no-mess milling every time. Nutrimill, you deserve the best.